So I have a theory, and that theory is most creators are overpaying for decent wireless audio. 100% of the audio you're hearing in today's video is captured using the Hollyland Lark A1. And what you're going to hear with the A1 is broadcast quality sound at an entry-level price. In this video, I'm going to show you what's in the box, tell you a little bit about the design and build quality, explain some key specs, show you the powerful audio performance features, demonstrate the usability and controls, I'm going to go through camera compatibility, and finally, we're going to talk about who this is for and the pros and cons. Let's get into it. The first thing you need to know is there are 4 different versions of this mic. The first version is the Lark A1 Mini. The A1 Mini includes 2 TXs, 1 RX, either USB-C or Lightning, and no case. The second version is the Lark A1 Duo, and the Lark A1 Duo includes 2 TXs, 1 USB-C RX, and a charging case. And the final version is the Lark A1 Combo, and that is the version that I have right here. So the Lark A1 Combo includes 2 TXs, plus a USB-C RX, plus a Lightning RX, plus a charging case. And what I like about this is the one that's most versatile. And in addition, the accessories included include furry windshields, magnets, a USB-A to USB-C cable, and a pouch. So next, let's talk about design and build quality. First of all, the transmitter size is very tiny. It is 30 by 16.3 by 8.8 millimeters. That's roughly the size of a large thumbnail. The transmitter weight is a very light 8 grams, and with the receiver weighing just 5.9 grams. This also has the ultra slim 0.9 centimeter profile. So this mic is designed to blend seamlessly into any outfit without pulling or distorting fabric. It sits nicely right there. It doesn't weigh down your shirt, anything like that. You don't even know it's there. And the attachment method is a magnetic clip. The hidden magnet goes inside the shirt, and then the mic attaches to the outside. And the receiver is essentially a USB dongle. So what that means is it plugs directly into your phone or other camera that's compatible without any cables that are dangling or hanging off. And the charging case is similar to that of wireless earbuds. It doubles as storage and protection. And these kits are available in space gray or ivory white. Next, let's talk about the key specs. First of all, for the audio quality, it is 48 kilohertz, 24-bit audio. And the max SPL is 120 decibels. The SNR is 67 decibels. The wireless range is about 200 meters or 650 feet line of sight. The battery in the TX will last up to 9 hours with noise cancellation off, or 6.5 hours with noise cancellation on. And then the total battery power with a case that's fully charged is up to 54 hours. And the charging case capacity is 460 milliamp hours, which provides 2+ full recharges. The connectivity is 2.4 gigahertz using wireless. It is MiFi certified, so if you're using this with an Apple device, an iPhone like I often am, it's gonna work seamlessly with that. So next, let's talk about the audio performance features. That 48 kilohertz 24-bit audio is high-resolution recording that captures a very broad dynamic range and has a good solid depth to it. This ensures vocals sound rich and lifelike, and that 120 decibel SPL means this mic can take sudden loud sounds without distortion, capturing everything from deep lows to crisp highs. In addition, you have 3 levels of noise cancellation. These include weak, medium, and strong. So these will filter out everything from ambient noise like wind, traffic, honking, air conditioning hum, and room reverberation. But I will mention that I recommend using the noise cancellation sparingly. I think that the noise cancellation can affect speech quality. Personally, I rarely use it unless I'm in a very noisy environment. Right here, the only noise I have are some birds and wind on a day like today. But with the furry windshield over the mic here, that does pretty much all the noise cancellation I need. So I have noise cancellation turned off right now. So another big feature is that auto limit clip protection. So what this means is this mic intelligently balances excessive volume levels to ensure consistent audio stability and clarity across dynamic ranges. So not only does this suppress peaks, but it actively levels them as well. This mic also has 3 EQ presets and reverb. The 3 EQ presets via the Lark Sound app include balance, low, and bright. And in addition, the 3 reverb settings are small, medium, and large. So you can play around with those two to really tailor the sound that you want to get from this mic. And finally, you have 6-level gain control. So this also is adjustable via the Lark Sound app. And the Lark Sound app, by the way, is compatible with both iOS and Android. So pretty much any smartphone, if you're running either iOS or Android, you're going to be able to run this app and you're going to be able to fine-tune all of the settings on the Lark A1. I personally, for the gain controls, I like to have it set around 2 or 3. And that way, if my audio needs a little bit of gain added later on when I'm editing, I can easily do that. But I like to have that level of sound. I feel like that sounds best. By default, it'll start off at 5, but I like to dial it down a bit. Now, when it comes to usability and controls, this mic has a plug-and-play, very easy-to-use setup. You simply insert the USB receiver into your device, you clip on the microphone, and you start recording. There's no pairing menus needed. And the on-transmitter controls are really easy to use as well. There's one button that serves multiple functions. A single press will toggle noise cancellation. A double press will mute and unmute that mic. And a triple press will start recording on your phone's camera app remotely. In addition, there are on-receiver controls. And these are simple. You double press the yellow button to mute mic 1, and you triple press the yellow button to mute mic 2. And we already talked about the Lark Sound app, but the Lark Sound app has all of the adjustments you need for things like gain control, EQ, reverb, noise cancellation level, and in addition, you can toggle the TX indicator light on or off, depending on if you want to have this doing more subtle recording and not draw attention to the light on here. And finally, pass-through charging is possible with the receiver. Through the side port on the RX, you can charge your phone and use the Lark A1 at the same time. This is really nice for any long shoots that you're going to be doing, because your phone battery is probably going to run out much faster than the microphone batteries. Next, let's talk about camera compatibility. So the Lark A1 is designed as a mobile-first mic. It outputs digital audio over USB-C or Lightning, and it does not include a 3.5mm analog output. This means compatibility with dedicated cameras depends entirely on whether a camera has a USB-C digital audio input port. So here's how it stacks up with key cameras. First of all, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, the Lark A1 can be connected to the USB-C port with no adapter needed. In addition, the Pocket 3's suspiciously identical Extra Muse twin can also use the Lark A1 natively with no special adapter needed. And I have used this with the Extra Muse several times, and it works seamlessly, and the audio comes out sounding incredible. In addition, you can use this with the Hollyland Venus Live Air. The Venus Live Air body has a dedicated USB-C digital port specifically designed to connect the Lark series wireless mics. So what these do is these give you a crystal clear, high-fidelity audio with the Venus Live Air. And I have a dedicated video on that if you want to check it out above. The Venus Live Air is an incredible camera if you want a really nice streaming camera or webcam. And having this low-cost audio support that you can connect to that makes this entire Hollyland system an incredible value. So who is the Hollyland Lark A1 for? If you do any vlogging, podcasting, streaming, or interviews with a smartphone, this mic is going to provide an incredible value to you. In addition, if you're a creator using a camera with a USB-C input that supports audio, this is also a solid choice. And if you're a beginner currently using your built-in phone audio and you want to take a step up and get much better audio without much higher cost, this also is going to serve you well. And finally, anyone who wants a 2-person interview setup for less than $70, this also is a great choice. So finally, let's talk about some pros and cons. The pros, this is an insane value for the price. You're going to be hard-pressed to find any other microphone with this level of quality for this price. Another pro is this is truly plug and play. There's zero setup friction you have to deal with. Just plug it in and start recording. That featherweight design practically disappears on camera, and you basically don't know you're wearing the mic. Pass-through charging, that helps you keep your phone alive when you're recording. The 54-hour total battery with the charging case. And finally, the great ecosystem fit with pretty much any smartphone, but also other cameras like the Pocket 3, the Extra Muse, and the Venus Live Air. Next, let's talk about a few cons. Cons, there's no 3.5mm output. This, of course, limits camera compatibility. There's no onboard recording. There's no storage on the TX. You do have to record this to something. Now, another con I thought about is this only has the magnet option for attaching it. There's not a clip on it. It would be nice if it had a clip also, because in some situations, a clip may be preferred by you, and the magnets, it can be sometimes easy to lose them. if you're not careful to get them stuck back together. Another con is the 200-meter range. In general, that range is going to be perfectly fine for most creators, but it is a little bit less range than some competitors. Some competitors, and also the Lark M2, have a range of about 300 meters. But at the same time, when I'm recording with my phone, I have yet to think of a situation where I need to be more than 200 meters away. So I think for most phone creators, it's going to be perfectly fine. And of course, another con, be careful when using the noise cancellation. The noise cancellation can degrade quality, so use it sparingly. But my final verdict on this mic, this is a clear price to performance winner in the sub $70 wireless mic category. If you're a mobile creator that uses a smartphone, this is an easy choice for a solid wireless mic. So if you're interested in checking out the Hollyland Lark A1, check out my link in the description below.